Welcome back to the HollyWord. I'll keep that running on in the background, but right now we have Karmin in studio with us. Amy and Nick, thank you so much for joining us.
Superstars in the house.
Thank you, guys.
Nice
Very busy week for you guys, huh?
Yeah, we haven't really done much yet.
Yeah?
Just been hanging out.
You got some more stuff going on, huh?
Poolside.
Yeah,
So
poolside.
you had Ellen. Did you say you were on Ryan Seacrest?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday we did some shooting for it. I have a feeling it'll air early this week.
Well, that's great.
This is
Yeah,
huge.
Monday, Tuesday.
And here they are on LA Talk Radio.
Yeah. Karmin is a collision of Nick's classic rock upbringing and jazz education and trained trombonist. Well, that's pretty cool. And Amy's R&B influence and pop background. Together, they found music at its simplest form, percussion and voice, with the addition of guitar. Karmin pulls the listeners back to a time where music was sincere and honest. Simplicity is key with this music, although it's not really the simple music that we talk about. I mean, this is like Look at Me Now, Busta Rhymes, Lil Wayne.
Busta Rhymes.
I don't think Busta Rhymes would say his music is simple, but
Definitely not.
first time I heard the original song
Yeah.
of Look at Me Now, you know, I was like, listen to it, and then all of a sudden Busta comes in on his verse, and it's just like,
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe anyone else in the entire world, maybe like Twista or a couple other people
And he's on
could
the
do
Bone
that.
Thugs and Harmony, yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
Bone Thugs,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then we get you,
Yeah.
and you can completely do
Yeah.
it.
From Nebraska.
And you
So
got
it's
like,
insane.
it's not like you're just doing it. It's like you add a whole new level of like swagger on
Yeah.
top
Yeah,
of
yeah,
just
yeah.
being
You got
like,
the personality,
oh yeah, okay,
too.
I'm just gonna do this
Yeah,
just
for
to
sure.
do it. But
Where's
you're
the
just
swag
like,
come
no.
from?
Yeah, I mean,
I was
it's
bored today. I felt like doing Busta.
yeah.
Yeah, so when did you learn you could do that?
In the shower.
Really?
That's
Probably
awesome.
4 months ago. I mean, it's something I'd been doing. You know, some people say they sing in the shower.
Yeah.
It was rapping for me. It was
You
Yeah.
rap in the
She's
shower.
the rapper,
And
yeah.
I was more. I
That's
told you guys
awesome.
on
Closet
Ellen
rapper.
on the Ellen show. I was like, I was mortified to put it out in the
Yeah.
public eye. I didn't know what people would say. I earned a lot of respect for my singing. I
And
didn't want to mess
she's
it
a
up.
ridiculous singer.
Now you have 37 videos on YouTube,
Absolutely.
and I've watched almost all of them.
Oh, woo!
Yeah,
Twice.
there was. I think I missed the one about like the curling your hair. Was there one about that?
Why didn't you watch that?
I don't know. Well, I was trying to listen to the music on that one.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I got to watch that one next. I think because I actually need some tips on that too.
Yeah.
So
I
need to
loved
learn how
Written
to-
in the Stars. You have a beautiful voice too.
Oh, thank you very
oh my
much.
gosh.
That actually, yeah, that's my.
that's the-
I
that's
have
the
that one on
favorite.
here. Should I play it in the? I'll play it in the background. Can I
All
play it in
right.
And
the
the funny thing
Nice.
is, Phil doesn't really listen to radio. He's very into the indie, and he's like, "Have you heard this song?"
Yeah. I hadn't even heard the
The
original.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then I heard you
Chill.
guys, and
Very
and then I
chill.
heard the original, and I was like, yeah, that guy can go away, man,
no.
because these guys are
Tiny
like,
Tempo.
killing it right now.
That's right. Yeah, he's blowing up, he's UK based.
Yeah,
so he's huge
absolutely.
over there.
He's
you
the
know,
number one rapper in the UK right now.
Yeah, and he's coming over now. I think he's
Yeah.
still climbing the charts here.
He
He was
is.
14
I love
a week
Tiny.
or two.
I
Love
found him,
it.
like a couple months ago, and I was just like, oh, wow. You know, it's actually hard to have this on in the background. And
Because
not
I just want to listen.
Uh-oh.
He's in a disciplined child. So when they see me, everybody barracks. Man, I'm like a young gun, fully black barack.
I love it, but I'll lower it so we can actually talk with you guys. But you guys have 37 videos on there, so there are videos where you were doing stuff a while ago before you actually started the rapping. Now that was originals? Is that what it was?
Yeah. We've still been posting originals. Lately, we've been posting originals from our old catalog. We actually wrote a couple songs together before we were Karmin. We started Karmin January 2010. And I don't know if you guys know or not, but we're actually a couple.
We did know that.
We like
I didn't
that.
know. I didn't know if we
Very
were doing
cute
that.
couple.
I didn't know
Yeah.
if that was public knowledge though, so I wasn't sure.
We just broke that here on
Yeah.
the HollyWord.
Yeah.
Very cute
Live and
couple.
direct.
Very cute couple.
Yeah.
This is why I cry myself to sleep. Yeah.
Oh, just call me. I'll come out. I'll come in.
Yeah.
All right, great. Thanks. I appreciate that.
We'll put on
Singer
Titanic.
and matchmaker.
We'll put on Titanic,
Wingman.
get some Ben & Jerry's, and just bawl.
Yeah.
Just hug for hours.
Watch some Sex in the City. You guys
Entourage.
Moulin Rouge.
So you
Moulin Rouge.
guys originally did some original songs,
Yeah.
then when did you guys decide that you were gonna do covers?
It was through our now manager, Niels, who's a buddy who Amy met from Berkeley.
I met him in college, our manager. He's just like a very forward thinker, and he was like, guys, I think we need more eyeballs, some new ears, we need a bigger audience. Let's start doing cover songs, so when people are searching for Look at Me Now on YouTube, you guys pop up and
Yeah.
people discover you that way. So
Exactly.
it's kind of a trick.
Yeah.
It's kind of a sneaky way, but it's
Yeah, it's
working
like
for
search
us.
engine optimization.
Right.
But
all
he's
that
like,
stuff.
but
Oh,
he was
Phil,
like, he's
good
like,
word.
I really, that's right, 5 points,
Yeah.
5 points, you're in the
Genius.
lead right now.
All right.
But yeah, it was kind of like, and he really liked how we were doing the originals, and he thought we had something. So he was like, why don't you just do it your way? and then people can also recognize the original song, but also how you're covering it.
Yeah.
And then, so we've
Beautiful.
been posting originals and still writing everything, since then too.
Yeah.
We put that on our other channel, which is Karmin Tube.
Looking back, it looks like you've gone through this whole slew of the way that you do your video.
Right.
And I'm just wondering, is it live? Do you record it directly live? Do you kind of record it first in the studio and then sing it over it? How does it work?
Good question.
That's a great question.
Because it just sounds so damn professional.
It does.
Thank you, and thank you for noticing the two. I mean, we basically went through two phases. We had a phase where we were like, okay, we're only two people. Let's track instruments in our home studio first and make sure that it sounds right and layer it, make it big enough to compete with all the amazing music that's out there on YouTube.
Exactly.
And the
And
equipment, because we do everything in-house. Everything is totally us.
It's a Peruvian drum, and Nick is a trained trombone player, and as of last year, he did not play any percussion instrument. So we went to Guitar Center, and we were like, wait, this thing's $80 compared to a drum set.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
right.
And
No,
we
that's a
also
really cool
wanted to
thing.
kind of emulate the hip-hop sound, where there's no cymbals, it's just
Right.
your snare and your kick.
Yeah.
And a couple tones
And
in
it does
between.
do that.
And it sets you guys apart, too.
Right, exactly.
For sure.
We play it, a lot of people play it, but we play it very non-traditionally.
Now let me ask you a
Yeah.
question. In a couple of the videos, you're playing it and you don't have shoes on. Is that?
I hate shoes. I'm from
that a
Maine.
thing?
I'm from Maine originally. Like I actually don't even like wearing.
So is that a thing though? Does that help you play without shoes on?
I don't know if it helps me play. I just don't like. I don't really like putting
Just gotta
shoes
go with
on.
it.
And
You're very granola.
Like summertime, if summertime I just like sandals and walking around.
Yeah,
barefoot and stuff.
I hear you.
I think that's why we hope we end up in California, because
Yeah.
it is warm enough to do flip-flops
Yeah.
and barefoot.
Sandals in like December on Com Ave in Boston is not so cool.
Not a great choice. Not a great choice.
So tell me about this LA trip though. So you guys were in Boston, and I mean, obviously this video blew up. You have almost 5 million hits now. And how did you guys make these trips to LA? You got the Ellen invite, and then you just decided to book it and get out here?
We got contacted by a
Slew of industry
everybody.
people.
Yeah. And so we were like, we just got to come here. Actually, a lot of people didn't know we were going to be here. And so we just took on Saturday, we booked a flight. We come on here on Sunday. Niels met up with Niels Gums is his name.
Our manager,
Best dude and one of the smartest
picked
dudes.
us up. We're
period.
basically still homeless, so if anybody...
Yeah, we are.
So you guys came out here on a whim, basically.
Yeah.
You have,
And so
you have plans to go
awesome.
back though.
The Ellen. Yeah, I mean, eventually, we're gonna get a bike and just start riding back. I think.
Well, that's
What about a Segway?
Oh, that's cool.
That would be
Too
awesome.
fancy, too
I'm not
It's
cool,
actually always
I'm not
been
cool
a-
enough for a Segway.
It's been a dream of mine to go cross country on a Segway. So
bring an umbrella.
High hopes. High hopes, Jordan.
Yeah, I
Keep
know.
those high hopes.
But
I
yeah,
know.
we flew out here. Actually, we didn't really be contacted. We were kind of preliminary contacted by Ellen's people, but there was nothing set in stone. And we're, of course, we and a bunch of other people as well. And then actually on Monday afternoon, they were like, oh, by the way, she's airing the thing right now that says she really wants you on the show.
Can you come in tomorrow?
Can you come in tomorrow? And
How
we're
exciting, guys.
That is really
They're
cool.
actually all the producers, everybody there are the best people in the world.
So
They're
amazing.
So talking to them actually was some of the most relaxing part of the whole
that's really cool.
Other
no,
than
they're
right
great.
now.
They're
Yeah.
other than right now.
Crazy.
And they were like, we know it's crazy last minute, but I think we can get the track ready. We think everything's set up, and you want to do it. And we were like, we can't say no to Ellen.
You
Yeah.
can't say no to Ellen. I love Ellen.
She will
I
find
love
you.
Ellen.
HollyWord. I'll end with this song. This is one of my favorites in Adele cover. HollyWord, 11 o'clock Pacific time every Saturday. Thank you so much for listening, Jordan Morona
Thank you. Oh, Phil Galanti.
And Ariel Verona.
and Karmin. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I heard that you're